friends, we are going to play a math game. It's a mental math game, and it's called What's the Sum of It? Now, you're going to notice on this paper here, I have listed a number of different categories on a chart. We have row, column, arrow directions, start number, plus end number, equals sum, and strategy that we used. Now, in order for us to make this happen, we need to remember, okay, that a row goes this way, a column up and down, okay? And this is going to be a game that you're going to be playing with a partner. And I will select that partner for you when we start the game. Okay, so you're going to have a 100 chart, and you're also going to have this in front of you as well. I'm going to put it to the side. So you put your name on the hundreds chart, okay? I'm just going to say teacher's hundreds chart. Now, when I talk about row, right, it's this way. Column is up and down. So I'm going to say row 5, column 4. So in that case, if I write down row 5, column 4, row 5, column 4, 2, 3, 4. So this is going to be our start number, okay? Our start number is going to be 35 because that is at row 5, column 4. Now, I'm going to give arrow directions. And I'm going to give any arrow directions that I want, but I cannot give more than 3 arrow directions. Okay, so I'm going to write that on here, no more than 3. And I'm going to go like this. Okay, and we're going to see what our end number is if I do that. Remember, my starting number was 35. So if I go down, and then I go over, and then I go down, my end number is 56. Now, this is where the mental math comes into play. You have to take these two numbers, your start number and your end number, and you have to add them in your head, okay, to get the sum. Because mental math is something that you do inside your head. You're not writing it down. So I'm going to think, and I'm going to think aloud for you. I know that 6 plus 5 is 11, and 5 plus 3 is 8, and plus 9 would be 91. So my sum is going to be 91. The strategy that I used was obviously mental math, okay, and I used regular addition. I used regular addition in my head there, okay? I didn't really change my numbers and count on or count backward. Now I'm going to try it again. Now this would be me, okay? Now we're going to pretend that my partner now has a turn. So it's you, a partner, you, a partner, you, a partner. So you will have 5 times to do this. I'm going to pretend that my partner's over here. Okay, Mrs. Cobb, I want you to do row 8, column 7. Row 8, column 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So my starting number is 68. I said 8 and 7. Starting number was 68. Okay, and now my partner is going to give me arrow directions. My partner is going to give me arrow directions, and they cannot give me more than 3. Okay, Mrs. Cobb, I want you to go over and down. All right, I'm going to go over and down, and I get 77. So my end number is 77. Okay, so now my partner, yes, Mrs. Cobb, needs to figure out the sum. Okay. So let's figure out how they are able to come up with the sum. Well, in my head, I know that I could round 68 to 70. And I could round 77 to 80. So if I add 70 plus 80, that gets me 150. Then I have to take away 2 and 3, so I would have to take away a total of 5. So it should get me 145. Ah, and the strategy that you used, my friend, was rounding up to the nearest 10, then subtracting. Okay, so that was the mental math. So then it goes back to Mrs. Cobb, and Mrs. Cobb gets a turn. Okay, so hopefully you understand how to play the game. We are going to play this game tomorrow, and friend, we are going to have a visitor watching us. So somebody will be coming into class to watch us tomorrow as we do this game, and it's going to be during our normal quiet time. So our normal quiet time will have to be postponed to after recess, assuming that we all do a great job. Again, I will show you again how to play it, and then tomorrow you will actually play this game, and there will be another person, another adult, hierarchy, some type of building administrator or district office person watching you and me to see how well we can do math.